Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Coach Valerie, also known as Coach Val. And today, I love today's topic. Of course, I say that every week, but I love today's topic too. Today, we're going to talk about learning to receive help, why strong people struggle to rest. Okay, so, listen, have you ever noticed that people who seem to be the strongest, that go to person or that person that's always showing up for everybody else, that is the one who is often the hardest to let anybody help them? It's hard to give to that kind of person. Have you ever noticed that? It's so true. Many of us were raised to believe that independence is strength and that asking for help is weakness. So here's the thing, that refusing help and rest doesn't make you stronger. It actually keeps dwindling you down, keeps breaking you down and running you on empty. And it shows up in other ways in your life. I've walked that path myself, but even more, I know some people very near and dear to me who are like that. For years, they want to handle everything on their own: work, family, health, personal goals. You try to do for them, and it's just hard. It's hard to find that in to do something for them, to give back, to show your appreciation for the way they show up for you, right? And all the while they're doing the good things, they're secretly exhausted and overwhelmed and not even realizing how that shows up in the way maybe they're a little snappy or a little maybe health issues start popping up or things like that. And like I said, it's not just the people that are near and dear to me. I took that on too for a while until I was observing that pattern in myself. It wasn't until I intentionally learned how to reach out, ask for help, and receive guidance, encouragement, support, risking being vulnerable, that I realized something life changing. And that is, being strong doesn't mean doing it all alone. Being strong doesn't mean having everything figured out and always being right. True strength comes from knowing when to ask, knowing who to ask, knowing when to pause, and when to lean on others. That's wisdom, friends. And that's exactly what we explore in the Caregiver fourth quarter renewal series. I'll talk about that a little later. Many caregivers struggle to accept help because they're so used to being in the position to giving help. Yet, resetting, renewing, and receiving support is the key to sustainable living. So I want to give you 3 ways. It's not the end all be all 3 ways, but just 3 suggestions to start receiving help without guilt and without thinking you have to do it all. So number 1, define what strength means. Again, strength doesn't mean doing it all alone, having all the answers, and always being in a position to give to everybody else and not even showing up until you have it all together. It's knowing when to let others in, when to be vulnerable enough to ask for help. Receiving support is a sign of wisdom, and it's a courageous act. Number 2, start small. Ask for help with one task this week. One thing that you usually do or don't think it's a big deal to do. Ask somebody else to do it. Yes, we know that you can. We know you got this. But ask. Maybe it's a household chore. Maybe it's a work project or even emotional support. Lean on somebody else and notice how much lighter it feels when you do that. And number 3, give yourself permission to rest. Rest is not selfish. It's sacred. It's replenishing yourself. It's not giving on empty. You want to schedule intentional pauses in your day. and allow yourself to truly recharge. Your giving will be more sustainable when your spirit and your body are nourished. Yes, believers, scripture does say it's better to give than to receive, but it also says it's good to rest and abide. So we have to find that delicate and sacred balance in that so that we are giving from a full place. So strong people often struggle to rest because they forget they are also part of community designed to receive as well as to give. Choosing to receive is a spiritual and a practical act of renewing your mind, renewing your spirit, renewing your body. So if you're a caregiver, nurturer, somebody who tends to pour from empty, I want to personally invite you to join us at the Caregiver Fourth Quarter Renewal Series. Our next session is on November 11th, so you have time to enroll. Enrollment is open. The link is in the description. This is a gentle, grace-filled opportunity for you to show up for you, to pause, to renew, and to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with people who are like you before you step into the rest of the year, and also to give you a fresh, fulfilled start into the year, into the next year. So you're going to get encouragement, you're going to get practical tools, we're going to do some workshops, you're going to get community support, and plus if you enroll with the VIP option, you're going to get to receive a private one-on-one session with me for deeper guidance, for strategies, and to work through your personal things as we go into the new year. So again, check the link in the description and enroll today and get connected with us as we prepare for the next session. So remember, receiving help is not weakness. It's the strength, it's the courage, it's part of living whole, thriving, and finishing this year strong. Thank you for stopping by. I hope something resonates with you in this. If it does, please give me a comment, give me a like, give me a share, and be sure to stay tuned for more videos like this. And there's links in the description to check, to join communities, to connect with me directly, and all the things. And I am looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Thank you.